Hey guys, we're going to try this again. I canceled the other live broadcast just because we lost signal. I don't know what happened, but welcome to Max Your Metabolism episode 6. I am going to hang tight until I get a few more friends online, but this episode is dedicated to 10 things that you are doing that may be sabotaging your metabolism, that may be slowing your metabolism. So these are 10 things that you're going to want to avoid by all means, okay? Metabolism, what is it? It is this life-sustaining chemical transformation and reaction that happens in all of our bodies, right? It's so mysterious that sometimes we feel like we're at the mercy of it. Well, in a nutshell, we are. I hate to say it, but we are. It's thermodynamics at its finest at work, okay? But there are some things that we can do, some subtle things that we can do that will actually help keep your metabolism going. And so a lot of times it's not just about what can we do to help elevate our metabolism, but what can we do to help prevent from slowing it down, which is the name of the game in terms of this episode and what it's what we're doing here with it. And so by all means, I want you to pay attention to these 10 things that I'm going to give you. And if you can follow these 10 things, I can guarantee you that it'll help increase your metabolism and help keep you on track to getting that body that you want and keeping it year-round, okay? Over the last several weeks, the last 5 episodes, I've talked about different types of training, different things you can eat to help max your metabolism. So I encourage you to go back and take a look at those. You'll find them in my feed or on Healthy Fit Club's feed. If you haven't already, please like and share Healthy Fit Club. It is a community of the world's top doctors, athletes, practitioners, trainers, nutritionists. It's an incredible organization, a group of some of the top minds in the industry providing nothing but unadulterated, pure, science-backed information that will give you the latest and greatest in health and wellness. So please like and share Healthy Fit Club. This is an exclusive live broadcast just for them. And so thank you for being here. And without further ado, I'm going to jump right into number one thing that you may be doing that could be sabotaging your metabolism. And this is a big one. This is one that probably affects all of us, and it's one that I know that I'm guilty of a lot. Lack of sleep. Sleep deprivation will actually help you keep the pounds on. So if you're not getting enough sleep, don't be surprised if you're burning fewer calories, you have less appetite control, you're experiencing an increase in cortisol levels, which actually helps you store fat. So anytime you elevate your cortisol, which happens when you lose sleep, you tend to store fat, unfortunately. Okay, and also lack of sleep, it leads to impaired glucose tolerance, which is basically your body's ability to utilize sugar for fuel. And so if you're not getting enough sleep, odds are you're making yourself really susceptible to packing on the pounds. So do your best to try to get that 7-8 hours a night, okay? And keep that metabolism cranking, keep your cortisol lower. The second on the list, things that you might be doing that will sabotage your metabolism. The second is dehydration, okay? This probably affects everybody to some extent. The best thing to do is to wake up in the morning and down 2 large glasses of water. It's probably the best thing, the cheapest thing that you can do to jumpstart your metabolism quickly. And drinking enough water throughout the day, okay? You should completely rehydrate before putting your body under any kind of stress in the gym or before turning to caffeine. So instead of grabbing that cup of coffee first thing in the morning, down 2 glasses of water. Then you can have your coffee. No sugar, no cream, of course. And so make sure that you're staying hydrated so that you're not slowing your metabolism and causing yourself to pack on the pounds. One of the other things that you can do, or one of the things that you possibly might be doing that are causing you to slow your metabolism, is perhaps stressing out too much. Number 3 on that list is stress, okay? So if you're a road rager or whatever it is, you got to find a way to be able to deal with that stress in a way that doesn't elevate, as I mentioned earlier, the cortisol levels in your body. And so stress can not only cause a bunch of issues like heartache and headache and stomach ache and high blood pressure and chest pain and sleep disturbances and all this other stuff, but it also lowers your metabolism. Okay. the types of food that we crave when we stressed out also, they're really bad foods, aren't they? And so usually not only are we slowing our metabolism by stressing out, but we're turning to these donuts and desserts and junk food, comfort foods, when we're stressed, which is a double impact. So, you know, if you're eating bad because you're stressed out and your metabolism is slowing because your cortisol is high, then it's double impact. You're going to be packing on the pounds with a quickness. So find a way to de-stress, whether it's yoga, whether it's having a catchword, a mantra like Hakuna Matata whenever you're freaking out, whatever it is, try to stress a little less, because it'll actually keep the pounds on you, elevate your cortisol. Not only that, as you've heard, stress is a killer. It can definitely kill you. Yes, Lola, I'm sorry. No donuts, not if you want that summer body year round. What's up, Jonathan? Sugar? Not such a great idea. Eric, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you might want to ease off on that road rage, brother. Hakuna Matata. Okay, so number 6 on this list. Okay, maybe when that afternoon lull comes around, you're reaching for the wrong thing to give you a pick-me-up, okay? Instead of grabbing that latte or that custom drink from Starbucks, whatever it is that I was hooked on mochas for a little while, the skinnies. But instead of turning to coffee right away, turn to green tea. Okay, green tea has something in it called catechins, and catechins are a type of antioxidant. It actually triggers the release of fat from the body and helps the liver convert that fat into energy more easily. And so eating foods with catechins like green tea, which is loaded with catechins, can really help you out. There was a study done that showed participants who took place in it, drank 4 or 5 cups of green tea a day. They managed to lose a couple more pounds and a lot more body fat over an 8-week period. And so it can definitely help you out. It is a good appetite suppressant. There are a ton of antioxidants within green tea, which has other health benefits. And who's kidding who? It helps keep your waistline down. So green tea is your friend. Perhaps turn to green tea over coffee. Number 7 on this list, to me, is concerning and something everyone should keep their eye on. Perhaps you've eaten too many pesticides. Okay, there's pesticides in all of our vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. These pesticides, called organochlorides, they can actually slow your body's metabolism and interfere with the metabolism process, which helps people pack on more weight. And so research has shown that people that have exposed themselves to higher levels of these pesticides have had a harder time losing weight, and they've had a dip in metabolism. So there is a possibility that by eating too many pesticides on all of your vegetables and fruits, perhaps you're causing your metabolism some permanent damage. So, do yourself a favor, eat organic when you can. I know it's expensive, but, if you can, eat organic and save yourself the trouble of polluting your body with these harmful chemicals that will not only cause other issues, but can also keep that belt line, larger than you want it. And so avoid the pesticides, go with organic if you can. The next on this list is something that I guarantee you probably haven't thought of. Maybe, just maybe, you've set the AC in your place too high or too low. Maybe the temp isn't right. Did you know that by lowering the AC in your bedroom where you sleep to 66 degrees, you actually burn more calories while you're sleeping? Because your body's got to heat itself up. And so you're actually tricking the body to actually burn more calories. If you sleep in cooler environments, or if your office is a cooler environment and your body has to actually work to stay warm, it elevates your metabolism. And so sleeping and working in a cooler environment like 66 degrees for a month can actually double the amount of brown adipose tissue in your body that you burned. And brown adipose tissue is that type of fat that burns calories rather than storing them. It's your friend, okay? So it's more active in cooler environments. And so not only will it help keep you warm by sleeping in cooler environments and your metabolism cranking up, it'll actually burn more calories. So turn down the temp, chill out to burn some fat and get lean. I'm down with that. So the next one on this list is counterintuitive. Okay, maybe just maybe you're not eating enough carbs. You hear all about this talk about low carb diet, ketogenic diet, this, that, and the other thing. And there is something to the ketogenic diet, which I will cover in a future episode. But maybe you're not having enough carbs. Maybe you're hitting that carb wall. Do you know if you're not having enough, your body's going to hold on to whatever it can. By having a little bit of carbs on the daily, and when I mean that, how many carbs should you have at minimum? You should never be eating less than 50 grams of carbs a day, no matter what, unless you're on a ketogenic diet and you're just cutting them off completely. Hey, Maura, how you doing? It's my sister. Love you. Thanks for tuning in. How many carbs? Like I said, no less than 50 grams. If you're a sedentary individual that doesn't move around a lot and you're on a calorie-restricted diet, you want to have some carbs to keep it moving. Not only that, having I know that I've talked a lot about fasted cardio, working out first thing in the morning, doing your cardio first thing in the morning, fasted with your last meal coming 12 hours prior, which taps into your fat. If you're doing weight training, resistance training, the problem with going in there and lifting heavy or trying to break down your muscles, which increases your metabolism and burns more fat and more calories because you got to heal. So for the next couple of days you're healing, you're actually burning and it's cranking up your metabolism furnace. So it's a great thing. Resistance training, tearing down the muscle, great thing for fat loss. And the more lean muscle mass that you have, the more fat that the more energy your body burns. And so you want to elevate your lean muscle mass. You want to decrease your body fat. And one of the most effective ways to increase your lean muscle mass is resistance training, breaking down the muscle. Okay? And so the way to break down that muscle is obviously resistance training, but you want to have some carbs before you train so you have a little bit of glycogen for energy, and you're getting that muscular pump. Because if you don't have enough energy going into your workouts, then perhaps you're not tearing your muscles down enough and you're not activating that EPOC, which is going to give you that calorie afterburn. And so having a little bit of carbs before you train will give you a stronger workout, therefore help increase your lean muscle mass, therefore help burn more calories, therefore help you with your weight loss. And so perhaps eating a little bit of carbs before you do weight training is a good thing for you, okay? The 10th thing on this list, number 10, it's an offshoot of number 9. Perhaps you're not training correctly, okay? Now specifically, maybe you're not lowering the weight slow enough when you're doing your resistance training. Did you know that the eccentric movements, the lowering movements of weight training, tear your muscle up and burn a lot more calories than raising the weight up, the concentric movements? And so the eccentric movement is where it's at. So let's just say I'm doing a bicep curl, explode up on one, hold it, and then drop it down over the course of maybe a 5-second count. Okay, in doing a 5-second count on the release, on the lowering, it's going to put time under tension, the muscle under tension for a greater amount of time. Therefore, it's going to put more duress and stress on the muscle. It's going to tear those little muscle fibers, and that's what we want to do when resistance training is actually tear those muscle fibers so that they heal back bigger, stronger, leaner, okay, faster. And that is the secret to actually any kind of resistance training. So when I'm doing any type of exercise, typically what I'll do is I'll explode up, hold it, and I'll release over a slow count. Okay, that time under tension is painful. You don't have to do as much weight, therefore it's less wear and tear on your skeletal system and your tendons. This is a practice that a lot of huge bodybuilders use when they're not moving a lot of weight. They're simply time under tension. It's great for preservation, excellent for tearing the muscle, and therefore excellent for elevating your metabolism. Okay, so by training this way, you can actually elevate your calorie burn and your fat burn by up to. So that is this week's show. That's the recap. Those are the 10 things that you may be doing that are sabotaging your metabolism. And next week we have several more items. There's such a big list of things that you can do and employ on a daily basis to avoid shutting down your metabolism. And there are so many that I couldn't put them all on this list. So next week, I've dedicated another segment to another 10 things that you can do on the daily, starting right then and there, to keep your metabolism cranking around the clock, which is the name of the game. So before I let you go, I want to make a very special announcement. This weekend, if you're in Southern California, I'm going to be at the Fit Expo in Anaheim, and it's a huge event. If you don't know what it is, check it out on Facebook, The Fit Expo, or you can go to thefitexpo.com. I'm hosting the Fit Expo as well as a bunch of other fitness personalities. You can come down there, do meet and greet, photo ops, get signatures, stuff like that. I'll have a booth down there. You can come visit me there for autographs and photos. We're going to do The Perfect Physique is doing a Q&A as well. So if you're a fan of the film, come check it out. The Perfect Physique. You can meet some of the guys from the cast. You can get autographs from them. We're going to have poster giveaways. I'm going to have some DVDs of the movie The Perfect Physique that I'll be able to give away to a few friends. So come on down to the Fit Expo and say hi. I'd love to meet you. I'm going to be doing a lot of Q&As with other fitness personalities as well. It's an incredible environment with 40,000 people of like-minded individuals that want to live a healthier, happier life. So hopefully I'll see you down there. I do have a coupon for friends and family in my feed, so print it off. I think it's like $15 with that coupon. It's nothing. So get down there. I want to see your smiling face, and I want to say hi to you. So next week, episode 7, I've got 10 more things that you can do that to avoid sabotaging your metabolism, okay? I want to keep it maxed out, so I want to see you next Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern, right here, same time, same place. And if you haven't already, please like and share Healthy Fit Club and help me spread the word and help us spread nothing but goodness for what it is that we're doing here. And until next week, God bless you. I love you. Thank you for joining me. Keep your body tight and mind right. I'll see you then.